Now, you're probably thinking of, you know, Dream Cymbals are put on a clinic, they're pushing Dream Cymbals, well, yeah, they sound nice, I'm sure they're as good as all the other cymbals, but Simon is a keen advocate of another cymbal company. Not mine, but weren't we? Yeah. And if you know, for Simon to move, there's got to be a reason. And I feel my job is here in this spot now, just to explain the reason why. I can only tell it from my point of view. I was originally endorsed for minor cymbals, but I didn't really want minor. I wanted Zildjian cymbals. I wanted a set of Zildjian cymbals. Because when I grew up, the same thing. All my favourites played Hammer, and they all played Zildjian, so I wanted a set of Zildjian. So, I ended up, because I was doing some nice gigs, being offered an endorsement for the Zildjian. I was chuffed. And I got a set of Zildjian cymbals. But, they didn't quite do what I wanted. And anybody who saw me playing live a few years ago would have noticed I had hundreds of cymbals. I used to play 4 hi-hats, 2 chinas, 15 crashes, 110 splashes, right? And it looked really cool. It did look cool. But the reason was because what I want from a cymbal is a cymbal that does a million things, right? So they'd send me one with a nice bell sound, and it was all bell. And I couldn't play jazz on it, so I'd have to have another cymbal to play jazz. And I always had this idea in my mind that out there must be the cymbal that I can do everything on. The cymbal that will sound like a splash, the cymbal that will sound like a crash, the cymbal that will sound like a ride, and the cymbal I can play on the bell. And up at my drum studio, I've got all my kit stored, and we've got some other kit, and there's some Dream Cymbals. And they belong to my associate, Dave Mason there. I might get away to do some stick tricks for him.
No.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, so he said, you've got to try these Dream Cymbals out. So I took them on a gig. And I was like, these are the cymbals. This is the cymbal, and I'll tell you what I want in a cymbal, right? I want a ride cymbal that I can play like a ride. But I also want to be able to crash it. And I also want to be able to play it on the bell. Oh, I was struggling with water. It's all right. And I want to be able to get all those sounds. So, if you notice, and it made me laugh looking on this stage, you've got a drum clinic, and no one's got a million cymbals up. None of us have got a million cymbals. Because these cymbals, like Simon said, are cymbals. I have got, I'll just run it through here. It's quite insane, the versatility. I'm just playing one range here, which is the Bliss range, right? And they have lots of different ranges, you should really check them out. But here I can crash. Right? So I've got 4 crashes. I can ride. But these cymbals are, they do the whole job. And that's what I really wanted. I wanted to be able to stick. I wanted to be able to go out if I had to with one cymbal. And if I had to go out live with one cymbal, I'd take that. I can ride on that, I can crash on that. And sometimes, see, I'm a prop drummer, so a lot of the time I'm playing these huge, great drum kits. But if I get called to go to a local pub and do a small gig, I want to take a small kit, and I might just take 1 or 2 crashes. And that is what I was looking for in a cymbal. So I thought these cymbals are great. I'm going to buy one of these, but they're going to cost a bomb. So I went back and I checked out the price. Now, today, this China, that's been doing like little splash sounds for me in China sounds. Normally I have a great China, but this is a little 40-inch China. And you heard me playing, you're like, what's the retail on that?
£39-ish.
£39 for that. Right? I used to pay, I probably shouldn't say I was pretty sure, I used to play a zillion K, right, really nice ride. And I think the retail one's about £450, £500. Does that sound about right? Yeah. 450. What's this 20-inch ride?
Shade under 200, 189.
189. Right? So, I thought, I've got to play these cymbals. And so, we rang them up and I talked, and here I am playing them. And I'm sure everybody here has got the same story. We all want to get out and tell everybody about these cymbals because they are incredible cymbals. And anyone who's seen me on a clinic will know how much I normally talk about gear. But it's just great to get behind a product like this and to be able to tell people about them. They are really great cymbals. I hope you can see my enthusiasm for them. Check out the prices of them and compare them. But we're not, if you think, well, they're budget cymbals, they're not quite as good. Right? Check out what you've heard tonight and, you want to wait for yourself. But, for me, these cymbals are really versatile, they do the whole job, and they're very reasonably priced. So, I've now got to part of the clinic where I've got no more material. Right? And there's a reason for that, and the reason for that is because you can go home and watch Dennis Chambers or whoever on YouTube, can't you? Right? But you can't talk to Dennis Chambers.